What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Who All Gonna Be There podcast, a place where you get to be an exclusive member to our very entertaining group chat. It's finale night. Oh, hey, it's finale night. How we feeling?
You know what?
I'm ready for Christmas. That's how I'm feeling.
I want to start this off by congratulating Eric, I think, for winning this try. He finally got one, even though this
was did you win?
I did.
The way I haven't even been updating.
And it doesn't matter because this was the most predictable ever since they announced the cast. It was known that one or two people were going to win. And I lost.
Shout out to me having two finalists, though.
You did.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Eli, you was next. Both your people went out on the same day. We got an 8-day. Josh, we suck.
We did pretty good. Like even Steven lasted to last episode, so like we were in the final 6.
Our picks did pretty good.
But coming into this draft,
these are the final 6.
Dang, for real. Who that white lady with the braids? I don't even remember that girl name. What's her name?
Oh,
on Eli.
Crazy thing is, I couldn't even name her. No, I don't even know.
I was about to say, go back to the other slide.
Oh, Andy. Baby, that episode was so long ago. I don't forgot who these people are.
Literally.
But yeah, this was a simple draft because even coming into the season, we knew who's on Survivor 50, Savannah, Rizzo, and we saw their stories lay out.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. Like, obviously, we did kind of know those two people were going to be on there, but we didn't understand we didn't know how far they was going to get it, because just because they got on 50 don't mean they was going to win the game, right? At least one of them, but we didn't know.
I mean, would they take that risk of putting the I guess if they went crazy, because you don't know option where you could maybe say they took a guess that Jawan would be a fan favorite, not to say that he isn't, but it's
He's not.
Alex or something like that. Where they can take a guess on someone that's a fan favorite and they might not hit. It's a lot safer to do the winner.
In her her ride or die, essentially.
And he's a god. He made it to Final Four.
He's actually mortal. God is mortal now.
Eric, what did Jeff call him? What did Jeff call him?
He got his torch snuffed.
What did Jeff call him?
But he got his call for 50. So thank his lucky star.
And guess what his first confessional is going to be? The man, the myth, the legend is back. baby. RAZGOD, Riz God.
Yeah, no, you're right. Jeff did call him that. But he will have no such privileges on this podcast. His power, he has no power here. But yes.
How do we start today? Started with the final 5. And
they had a little challenge for an advantage.
The first one was for the advantage, right? That was for the final 5.
The puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they get a boat that comes onto the beach pretty much. It says, hey, we're doing the final 5 advantage again. Who's going to get a advantage? Runs across the beach. This reminded me, is it Traders or the Mole that I'm thinking of, where they just hit something in a tree and everyone's looking down and no one looked up?
I think that was Mole.
It might have been.
I think. I can't remember.
Here's something in a tree. I know what you're talking about.
But all I know, hey, people say the phrase gamers don't look up. Nobody looks up. Nobody looks up. Gamers included. And
I wonder how long that actually took, because it felt like it took a long time for them to find that.
Savannah got a big lead.
She did.
She did. It was
ate them up, actually.
Mm-hmm.
They lucky that wasn't the immunity challenge.
I was about to say, hey, speaking of eating them up, because we'll speed right through to the finale or the actual voting part. Savannah ate them up despite the disadvantage, and she did that puzzle, and boom, 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 and she kind of smacked everybody in that puzzle.
Oh,
yeah, she did. She did.
And so again, Savannah wins another immunity challenge, and Jeff is bringing out some big, powerful names that she's right next to. I forget all of them, but I think Chrissy was in there. Kim was in there.
Mhm.
Great names.
I don't know him either, but it's 6 of them now. I think Rachel's amongst them as well. I do know Rachel
Shout out to Rachel Riley.
from 47.
Did
you say Rachel Riley?
I forgot Rachel went on that run off 47.
I'm manifesting.
Yeah.
Rachel Riley said she want to come on Survivor, so I'm just manifesting for her.
She did apply.
51.
She did apply.
Shoot, Rachel might end up on the challenge to keep Keanu off or whatever the heck was happening last week.
I do not want her on that.
If that happens and she go on the challenge, they're gonna do teams and they're gonna put Rachel and Keanu on teams on purpose. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch.
Rivals 3.
Because if we being real, they would probably eat it up. They would probably eat it up. I ain't gonna lie.
Would indeed.
But yeah, so Savannah wins her 4th immunity. Like, shout out to that girl. Like, she just
congratulations.
No, like that girl is bad to the bone when it comes to these immunities.
She deserves a spot on 50. I'll say that.
For sure. Hold on. I'm coughing.
What happened next? Then they go back and you have Sage and Christina pretty down bad. And Sophie. Sophie's like, oh, this would have been the week I would have taken the shot at Savannah.
I want to hear.
You had so many chances to cement your move. And also earlier in the episode, she's like, man, I could have taken Rizzo's idol. Yes, you could have. And yes, you should have. And you could have made a move at 5 that actually helped you and maybe propelled you to win the game. But alas, the choice is between Christina and Sage, and the trio go back and forth, back and forth. Savannah takes Sage to go get some steak. And while they're away, Christina's pretty much getting in Rizzo and Sophie's ear. And she has a good point. I'm not winning this game. And you want me to take out Savannah? I can do that in fire.
Absolutely. And I would have brought her, I would have told her, say less. Trish, you muted. Say less, girl. Consider your ticket punched. I am dragging you there.
Because you aren't going to beat me in fire.
Right.
Because, yeah, or especially for Sophie specifically. I can see how Rizzo maybe got flipped. But for Sophie, man, you don't have to tell me twice. Because I know Christina thinks I'm weak and is not taking me to fire if Savannah wins. I guess that'd be Savannah's choice. Never mind, but still.
And even if Rizzo were to have somehow won Final 4, I don't see him putting Sophie in the fire against Christina. He would know, like, I have a better chance of beating Sophie than I do at Savannah. He would have thrown Savannah in there against Christina. So Sophie was almost guaranteed Final 3, regardless of how we writing her speech. She was almost guaranteed Final 3, regardless, except for Savannah winning. Because Savannah, I feel like she would have took Rizzo and she would have like, yeah, I brought you here. You might have did all this little scheming and stuff on this boat, but you came in because of me. You exist because of me. But other than Savannah winning, I could see Sophie sitting in those Final 3 spots regardless.
And I think that even impacted the vote a little bit too. I don't know where Jawan votes, but even looking further, hey, we could add a 4-3 vote or whatever the count would have been, which is a wee bit closer than what it ended up being. But yeah, Savannah comes back to the beach and pitches. What do you mean? We're still at 3. We have to think about how to get us 3 to the end. And that we're a unit.
No, there is no unit. The unit is done. And Rizzo put it perfectly. He's like, we've gotten as far as a trio can make it in this game. You have to start making decisions for yourself. And it's funny that they said that, though. Because they fought tooth and nail. No, we need to take Christina. No, we need to do Sage. And going back and forth. I mean, Sophie specifically, because Rizzo was like, I'm doing Christina. I'm keeping Christina. Savannah was like, I'm keeping Sage. And so it's up to you, Sophie, to decide. And she's like, I'm just weighing my options. She's talking to Sage. And she's like, I'm really considering it. Because Sage is like pitching to her, like, girl, yeah, take me. I'm not I'm not a threat to you. I can't beat you. Whatever Sage was saying. She was saying a whole bunch of stuff. And she was like, well, Sage is kind of making sense. But the more I hear her talk, I'm starting to hear how strategic she actually is, as opposed to Christina, who I don't think can win this game. She literally said this out of her own mouth. I don't think she literally said Christina's not winning this game. And so I'm like, Christina's going to stay because that makes no sense. Eli, what did they do when the vote came out?
4-1. 4-1.
Easy.
You went home.
I was just as shocked as the Steven vote last week because Christina went home with quote unquote no chance to win, and she went home.
She would have been sitting right there next to me. I would have said, "Girl, don't even scoot that way. Scoot towards me. We together. I'm going to the finale. You coming with me, sis." She would have had a check.
Would have, because. And maybe their logic was Savannah. They literally bowed down to Savannah. She should have mentioned this in her darn speech. When it came down to the end of it, y'all voted my way. I wanted to keep Sage here. So Sage, you're here because of me. Say thanks to Savannah. I wanted you here.
That's the truth.
I convinced my allies it was better for you to be here than Christina. She didn't even mention that part. But I just thought that was so funny because y'all said all this stuff. Y'all make your own decisions. Oh, Christina can't win. I have a better chance of getting, beating Christina. This, Christina that. Savannah's a threat, and then y'all go with what she wanted. And it's pretty kitty, period. Yup. Yeah, we ain't got time all that rah, Jeff talking about.
But we ready to wrap this show up.
They talking about pizza. They talking about what's going on the island. We don't care.
I mean, let's be real. We saw the winner probably 3 weeks ago. At this point, we kind of saw it in the cards. You just need confirmation who the final three. We was like, all right, that's it. Listen, because
we had a longer extension.
We were trying to get out of here by 9.
Tired over here too.
But they played in our face with that 20-minute man talking.
They did with that little raggedy dude. I ain't gonna even say his name.
Because at first we was like, let's do it at 9 o'clock. Surely they'll be done by 9. Or whatever. Because that's 2 hours, right? And we know they always try to say that last little hour for that fake reunion that they do. So we're like, okay, 9 o'clock bet. We'll do it at 9 o'clock.
I hate the reunion.
Yeah, that ain't
how they do it now.
I got something to say about how they finished the season, but keep going about how this went long.
So that man got on there and started talking about nothing for 20 minutes. So we was like, okay. So they said they're going to pick up where they left off. So we like, okay, so we 20 minutes behind. So let's do 9:30 because that's 20 minutes, naturally. So if the show feel like it was
80 hours later.
Because it was 9:15. I texted the group chat. I said, why we haven't even got to the questions?
So you gonna put that to
10. And so Tree's like, I think we're going to wrap up at 9:52. Surely enough, we looked up 9:51, 52 came. It was time. So, Eli, what do you have to say about this reunion?
The thing that I have to say, and this isn't even about the reunion, it's about them not letting Savannah really have a moment. As they announced Savannah as the winner, I kind of just wanted, whether it's music, whether it's just a little bit of silence, camera right on her.
They're like,
as she wins, the camera went, Savannah wins. Savannah's all happy. Cut to Jeff. All right, it's time to get to the reunion, y'all. It's time to get to the reunion. What we doing? Wow, what a great season. Hey, let's focus on Savannah.
Steal a moment.
In that moment.
Why you rushing?
And I feel like now they probably have done this every season with the live reunion. But man, I wish they had that moment because it's a lot different when you wait 5-7 minutes and then ask them how they're feeling about the win, or then you focus the camera on them.
Pop the confetti or something over them, like do something.
Give them a moment of pure joy, and it was like, all right, she wins, happy. All right, we're on to the reunion. I'm not the biggest fan of that.
What they need to start doing, if they're gonna do that, they need to give them a moment. When you crown the part, they need to, how they have the immunity necklace, give them the immunity necklace back to be the final winner, or plaited it in gold, something shiny as a necklace to put around their neck. So to give them something.
That's a good idea. A little bit, I don't know. It's a trophy, but it'd be so cool.
I feel like they need a space to speak. Like, how do you feel about the win? Then let's go to the reunion, fam. Like, let them have that show, because the finale is the show itself. Yeah. Then you can do your little bootleg little reunion if you want to. But speaking of the reunion, or let me say more so on the finale, how y'all feel about the question that Christina gave Savannah? Because it was a little shady.
I mean, a lot of people actually like the question. It wasn't a bad. It's honestly, it's a funny question because it does force you, if you talking about playing a social game, it does bring up the social aspect, because that's what Christina was looking for. So I think it actually is a great question for Christina, because that's what she wanted.
I think she was being messy.
Oh, she definitely was. Because she literally said, "This is for you, Savannah." But I wonder, now I'm okay with it because she didn't even vote for her, because she couldn't do it. But if she would have been able to answer that and Christina didn't vote for her after that, then I would be looking at Christina's side.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. Imagine she tell everybody name, social security numbers, and I know you live on so and so street, and and I remember you went to school with so and so. But Savannah did eat those questions up. She didn't have all the answers, but she had enough answers to appease me. I would have been like, "Oh, you know something," because I don't know everybody's stuff.
Right.
So I think she answered that question as well as she could have.
I wouldn't have said I'm sorry for not knowing, because I just don't know.
Wouldn't have said sorry for nothing. I'm sorry about to cash this check. That's what you got to
run it to the bank, baby.
Because how long did she know Alex? Did she only know Alex for like 3-4 days?
Yeah.
Enough to say, hey, we talked about work. We had no person. We didn't have those conversations.
The only person she knew up there was Nate and Rizzo. That's it.
And that's her a lot. She said, I know the people that I need to know. I got to know the people I needed to know.
That's how you answer the question.
That's it.
I knew who I needed to, because what we say, it ain't about what you know, it's about who you know, and it's also about who know you.
Exactly.
And the right people knew you when it came time to vote. So
also, I'd argue if it was a more relaxed environment, Savannah could have named probably like 3 more people's people, because she said, "Oh, I know your kid's name's Christina." I yelled them out.
Just being put on the spot.
It's such a spotlight on just you, and of course you have Sophie next to her, out of the heat, lipping all the answers, mouthing all the answers. She's like, I know your people, which is smooth. Sophie took advantage of that.
That was,
and funny. You want to know what's funny? We were sitting there right before we hit record, y'all, trying to name each other's like siblings. Like, I know this on this, and I know this on that.
I feel like I've known these two for about what? 3-ish years, maybe even 4-ish years. It's 5. And I'm like, no, because a lot of times when you're talking about family, the names don't come up as well.
It's like, my sister. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about? My little sister. Yeah.
That part. I would have thought it was funny. She should have been. Everybody should have been named Sage people, because remember she was trying to hold on to the thing. She was begging Savannah last week.
Baby.
She was Jackson, Austin, Michael, Silly, Jason, Courtney, Sarah, Lily,
him, her.
Bodies.
I agree. Sage did do a good job. I think she did a good job answering questions.
Really good. I think she did as good as she could have.
She was. I feel like she played it soft. I feel
like she did a pretty good job.
I feel like she
been soft the whole season, though.
Huh?
I think she's been soft.
No, you know how she was with Shannon. She couldn't stand Shannon. How she was talking bad.
I forgot about that. She did not like that girl.
And how she came. She wanted Savannah. She didn't like Savannah.
You wanted her to be a little
be the shark. She said she was a shark. Be the shark.
That's true. I completely forgot all about that Sage. But I agree with Eli. I think she did as well as she could have. Now that you mentioned that, she could have did a little bit more smart.
Her final speech wasn't all that either. She basically was like, "Oh yeah, I had a good time. I'm glad to be here. Y'all bless y'all. Y'all see y'all later."
I kind of think where Sage could have potentially did better, and it's so tough to say after the fact watching, is I feel like she was solely focused on the Steven move, and Steven brought this up in his question. No, Sage turned her back on multiple people, the majority alliance, and got the majority out over and over and over again. It seemed like she was just hyper focused on Steven. Oh, I heard to turn my back on Steven. But if she's somehow like still claimed those moves and said, "Oh, I'm still at the end," and I think she somewhat did that, then that would have been a lot more powerful than just, "Oh, what move did you lead, Steven? You didn't even lead the Steven, but oh wait, actually no, never mind. She kind of did. She kind of did.
Didn't everybody vote me out?
Yeah.
Yeah. She did post something weird on Twitter, like maybe as if she had regrets or something. I don't know if she posted anything else, but she still got $80,000, so she should be happy. But you know, she got a little check.
That's third place money.
Okay, man. I wish I had that little money right now. That little money do me right.
I will say, because rewind.
I can make some moves in it, okay.
Back to Final Four, right? So they do the Final Four challenge, and Savannah's clearly in the lead. She catches up to Rizzo because he was, and then Sage joins him, and Sophie is at the back of the back of the back of the back. That girl could not get that ball up out of that cage to save her life, but when she did, she sped through that little puzzle, boop, 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 got it together, and got both of those balls to the end, sealing the deal, winning that immunity, and guaranteeing herself in the final 3.
Big win, because if you asked me 5 minutes before that competition started, if you asked me 3 weeks ago, I would have thought Savannah would have won out, especially looking at who was left. I would have put money on Savannah winning Final Four. And Sophie, she was right there, but Sophie came and spud through that ending, and I feel like that was a really good moment for Sophie.
It was. Grandma will be proud of you, baby. She mad that you didn't use that knowledge and power to take that idol, but she'd be proud of you for what you did in winning that challenge.
Imagine what this end game would have looked like for her. But go ahead, Treese.
I would have rather Sophie and Savannah be on 50 than Sophie and Rizzo. Than Savannah and Rizzo. If it was not, I don't think Rizzo's a bad choice, but if I'm picking out of this season, it would have been those two. I think Sage would have been picked over Rizzo too.
I feel like they needed a guy and a girl, and Sophie, as we saw with the Final Four or the Final 3, this was a woman-dominated season. Which, you know what? Shout out to that. All the main characters that will remain in my mind. I feel like Rizzo will as well, for sure. But are probably the women of the season. Even MC, even Sophie. Yeah, like a lot of the women crushed it this season.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, women 8.
And so
20, what is it? 20 years? 29
20 years since the last Final 3 of a women. All Final 3.
Yeah, that 8.
Y'all ate that.
Congratulations, women's. Congratulations to the women's.
The women's.
That sounds like such a man thing to say, don't it? The women's.
The women's. But so I was like, the funniest thing for me was when after Sophie won, they was back at Kep and they was all trying to talk to her about the fire making, who was she thinking? She said, actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there to myself. I'm not giving this necklace up. So I would, you guys should just go practice and I'm gonna make my decision a little bit later. So she was like, listen,
Savannah did not like that.
This necklace ain't coming off. So let me just let y'all know, go practice, because y'all don't know who I'm putting in there. So y'all need to go practice. Leave me alone, because I ain't changed my mind. I'm not going in there. So all y'all need to make sure you practice. But let's talk about why y'all making it on Survivor and don't know how to make fire. It's too many of y'all talking about, oh, I ain't never actually made fire before.
I mean, that's a lot of work to make. Eric, where are you buying flint and steel and the little?
If I'm on the island, you should have been doing it every opportunity you could have.
I did make fire last weekend, actually.
With the flint?
No.
Yeah, where you scraping the magnesium and then striking it.
I used some of my Survivor knowledge to put this fire together. I did have a lighter.
I'm about to buy a Survivor.
But I needed some kindling. I put the little kindling up under there, move the wood so it can catch. I have to tell the people, don't put that there because you're going to smother the fire. So you got to move that to the side. And yeah, I put that fire together at our little weekend getaway. Sure did.
And so you would have burned the rope, or did it die quick?
I kept that fire going, baby. Listen, I was like, it started from nothing because they could not get it to catch. And then I was like, okay, we're gonna stuff this right here, light that right there, let it, I was coaxing it. It was nice, it was cool. But yeah,
I respect Savannah's fight for also walking up to Sophie like, I don't like this. I don't like this. We should talk about it. What's the best chance for all three of us to get to the end? And Sophie said, no, I'm still making my own decision. Finally.
But Savannah, okay, that was a little bit entitled to be like, girl, we supposed to make this decision together. I thought, no, we're not. All three of us ain't winning $1 million. I don't have to do it.
I'm trying to swing this money, okay?
And so
shoot.
She decided to throw Rizzo against Savannah. Because she was the weakest link in terms of fire making. And Rizzo even said, if you put me in there, make me go against Savannah. I have a better shot of beating her.
At least he had a chance.
He did. Or so he thought, because she won. And his fire.
Oh man. And man, I feel bad for Rizzo. Where did Rizzo have a single good competition performance?
No.
I'm trying to even think of a time where
Rizzo
and that's exactly why I don't want to see him on 50.
He had it at the beginning when his go-to move was the cheat.
Alex said
that was somebody else.
Somebody else. And Alex spent an hour and a half digging. He did not win, and that does not count as a good comp performance.
It ain't about how you win. It's just so long as you win.
Rizzo is a flop. Let's be real.
Competition.
Fire, flop.
Right, Isabella.
Now, does he have a great social game? Amazing.
And strategic.
The rest of the game,
I mean, we'll see on 50. We'll see on 50 when there's someone that actually tries to take out the minority alliance. But Rizzo. I'd be surprised if Rizzo wins a comp on 50. But I would kind of love to see it.
I don't think he's gonna win a comp. That's not his stream. And that's okay. Like Sandra can't win nothing. Sari can't win nothing. But they have their mind.
That's true.
Rizzo is the third in that triangle. Sari,
I ain't saying
Sandra,
nothing.
and Rizzo. That's the Survivor.
Sari not
triangle.
working with no Rizzo. She better not.
Well, I'm talking about Survivor greats. I'm talking about Survivor greats.
I ain't stolen nothing.
You think they're going together?
Are they on the same tribe? I forget.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Now, when you think about tribes, are they doing 3 or 2?
Oh yeah, 3. Yeah, 3.
They need to do 2 tribes.
We were so close to 2 tribes. Hey, they let us pick the colors though.
Ooh.
Wow, a decision.
But yeah, so I would have said Jeff. He started mentioning about like trying to. I don't know if he was trying to convince Sophie to switch her decision of if she wanted to keep her immunity necklace and just choose 2 people to go in there, or if she wanted to give it up and try to win fire. Because he gave 2 examples of someone who tied the record that she tied the record with, Christy or something like that. I want to say
Christy. We love Christy.
Yeah. She won fire making, but still lost in the end, as opposed to Chris Underwood, or whatever his name was. Yep. He took his immunity necklace off to go beat Rick Devins, and he was rewarded with the win. And I'm like, I get it. Like, thanks for the history moment, but you don't take a breath, because I'm not giving him my immunity necklace. I don't care. I'm gonna take my chances with the jury. I want a guaranteed check at the final 3, and the only way to do that is if I keep this necklace. If I take it off and risk fire, I could lose nothing. I can lose it all.
I'm always Oh yeah, Chrissy did lose to Ben, and then Ben won that season. That's right. But I think it's a situation where if you don't have enough of a resume, you kind of need that. I know people hate to say that being someone in fire is a resume builder. In my mind, if you have absolutely nothing like Chris Underwood did, you need to do that. If there's someone like Ben, and I think the situation with Ben was a little bit different, where the other 2 kind of sucked at making fire, and Ben would have made fire in 5 seconds, and Chrissy had to do that to have a chance to beat him. Yeah. But I think it comes down to both your skill. If, say, we're in Final 4 and Christina wins that Final 4 immunity, I would have loved Christina to beat Savannah in fire making. So I think it's an individual by individual. I don't think someone should win a game for being someone in fire, giving up the necklace, and I don't think anyone should lose the game. But if you don't have a move, I think it is better to do it. Sophie has played the game enough where I don't think she needed to.
I want to check.
Ooh, nice.
And you know what? Enjoy your 80K. And
Period.
If you're happy with 80K, cool. Guess who's not on 50?
That's true.
Fire making one gonna get home 50.
Maybe if she won, she might have got on 50.
Maybe. But ultimately, yes, Savannah beat Rizzo. So they're the final three: Sage, Sophie, and Savannah. And
the S's.
Congratulations.
Look at
didn't miss much.
You know what? I texted these two about a specific question. And I guess I want to know your thoughts where Jawan, this is, I think, the second question during the tribal, asked them to speak about their why. And I'm curious on your guys' thoughts on that. To me, asking about someone's why, Savannah kind of said, hey, my why is me. I want to win. And I feel like it shouldn't matter. But I'm curious on your guys' thoughts on a question like that when determining.
She ate because it don't matter. Why should, like, I'm going to tell you my why.
She was right.
But should it matter in your vote? If you wanted to, look, I would say if you want it to matter, if you gonna vote for me because of it, go ahead. But ultimately, no. Because if you like they why better than me, like I'm a grandparent's kiddo. So Sophie's why would definitely resonate more with me. But so am I gonna vote for Sophie over Savannah because of that? I don't know. I don't think I would, but I could if that's what I'm looking for. If whys are important to me, that's where I'm gonna vote. Like Christina's social game was important to her. Knowing other people outside of your alliance was important to her, so that's how she voted. So good point. Kenzie's answer, because Kenzie definitely won off her why. Shout out to her, girl, because you gave me a win on the draft. I appreciate it.
But yeah, I don't know. It's tough, and who knows if Jawan would have changed his vote at all, or if that question really had an impact. But
every time Sage had an answer, he was getting giddy over there. You never know.
Hey, Sage got her man of 10 years. I'm sorry, Jawan.
Sage got a man?
10 years.
Oh, girl. That's all him and Jaquan. I was looking for some spoilers.
I'm cracking up. But yeah, I mean, it was a decent question. He said it was, I don't think it's a corny or cheesy question. I think it's a fair question, but how much it weighs is really just going to be dependent on what you're looking for in a winner.
He really thought he had a good question too. It's not a bad question, but you got to kind of know your audience. Like, is this going to be a game-driven jury or is this like an emotional-based jury? And at this point, I think a lot of these people did look at the actual game.
They did.
And their relationships.
They did.
I think that's how they voted. Yeah. The why question would have made a different, obviously, impact on a different season. So I think it just kind of depends.
Said like Kenzie won her. That was an emotional jury, baby. And so you got to know your jury. If you got a more game-based, logic-leaning jury, they not trying to hear all that rah-rah. Like, they don't want to hear your sob story. Like, you can tell it, but don't think that's going to sell it.
Right.
So, it just really, that's what knowing your jury.
I'm so surprised that bottoms up, that alliance didn't come up at all. I think that would have been a unique perspective that could have helped Sage to be like, hey, I was flipping on everybody. I flipped on y'all with the bottoms up alliance. I flipped on bottoms up when I thought I couldn't win, but I don't know.
I think so.
The best final three?
Do you know what? I
can't think off the top of my head, but I think so. Agree. Yeah, I would have to really sit down and think. But the fact that I can't think of nobody else right now at this moment tells me yes. I think this is
based on all the people, questions, and answers. Okay, because I think back to, I'm like, who was in the final three with D? I'm like, who was in the final three with Yam Yam, Jam Jam, however you want to say it.
And the fact that I can't remember said something. So
I know Carolyn was there, but I don't remember the last.
It's terrible with her question, so I won't even say that's the best. Rachel and Sam was a good 47. That was a good final three. That was Sue over there at the end. I think that was Sue. That was a good final three. I can't even lie.
We love Sue down, right? I forgot about Sue.
But because Sam and Rachel was like, they was clashing.
Yeah, they were going at each other. That was a great final three. And Sue was a good third placer.
She didn't give up. Sue was like, I deserve to win. Sure do.
But the fact that, I don't know, is this the first time in the quote unquote new era that everybody got a vote? I forget in that Marianne one if
last season. Did everybody get a vote last season?
I can't remember.
I don't know. That was last season. My memory's bad.
Did Eva get no votes?
Who was the final three?
Joe, Eva, and Kyle, right?
I feel like Eva didn't, but Eva definitely could have.
Yeah, she probably didn't get nothing she deserved.
Yeah, what was his name? Yeah, D. Austin and I'm looking at his face, Jake. I think was his name. That was a decent one. I'm just going down the line. Yeah, Jam and Carolyn sat next to Heidi.
Yeah, that was bad because they couldn't win nothing.
The Gabler win. Gabler, Owen, and Cassidy.
Yeah.
No, that's probably not top. Right. That's Eric's favorite.
Stop. No. Okay, so Isabel said Eva got more votes than Joe. So they all got votes last season too then.
Oh.
She just got more than him.
Then I am mistaken. That's my goldfish memory right there. But man, it's probably Mitch that voted wrong. Dang it.
Of course, it's always Mitch.
So how y'all feel about 50? Y'all ready for 50?
I was about to say. Go ahead, Eric.
Ready? No, but
not ready. No, do not start that now. But I'm ready to watch it. Yes. But in a couple months, give me a break.
Okay, as we have a conversation in Close 49, I'm gonna let you know the tribes that they're on, both Savannah and Rizzo, and you both can let me know if they make it out of the merge phase and potentially how far they make it. So Savannah is on a tribe with Jenna Lewis, Suri, Emlyn Flippin, the financial analyst, her, Ozzy, Rick Devins, Christian, and Joe.
I think she makes merch.
I think she'll make
just
merch.
Off the top of my head. Because
smaller fish.
I think she will. I'm gonna just say that.
Bigger fish.
I was about to say
and
that tribe.
And you have to also think she's just coming off the islands. I feel like that's kind of an advantage, honestly. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? In what sense? I don't know. But my mind tells me that's some kind of advantage. Like these people's mindset is off the island. Sis was on the island 2 months ago. Like, so I feel like it would be easier for me to transition back than when I ain't been on the island in 15, 20 years. I ain't been in the streets, and by the streets, I mean the grass and the fields and the bugs and the snakes and forever. So I think there's something.
You know what? Suri was also just on that island or a different island, but on that Australian island about 2 days ago.
Another advantage. You know what? Just go ahead and give my girl Suri advantage. Just give it to her. Just give it a personal.
Isabel said it's too many old schoolers plus Joe is what they're worried about.
Yeah, it is old schooler heavy with the only new era people being Emily, Savannah, and Joe. So that is a potential fear, especially with pre-gaming. But who knows how connected Jenna is with the people.
Definitely pre-gamed.
Right. That's why I was like, we don't know how the older people are going to play. Their relationship with
first
the people.
3 boots probably gonna be somebody from New Era. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. I think it gotta be.
Please don't be Genevieve. Please don't be Genevieve.
Wait, Genevieve is on?
I looked at the spoilers, baby. Yes, I know how this go.
Oh, then we will not talk about that, and we might talk about that off stream. But
we will.
Go ahead, Therese.
One thing that's why I was watching while we was talking. Which I think is very interesting because there are a few people or a few seasons that I have not seen. And what they're going to do starting Monday through Friday, or is it Monday through Thursday? Starting Monday, they're going to put the classic episodes that the people from 50 were on. And that's interesting because I don't feel like going and watching the entire season. So if I'm not mistaken, which is what I think you said, y'all can confirm for me, they're just going to put like Cerie's classic, like to get to know who Cerie is episode Ozzy's episode, and so on and so forth. So I think that'll be very
hard though. I feel like I can only speak for Sari because her and Ozzy. I've seen a couple of both of their seasons. I've seen 3 of Sari's seasons and 2 of Ozzy's.
Let me know if I like you or not.
That's true. That's true. Because I'm thinking about which season could you possibly choose from Sari, because it's like we got Micronesia, like with the Black Widow Brigade, like the famous get Eric to take off his immunity necklace. Like that's iconic gold in and of itself. They gotta be the episode they choose for Sari. But
I think it's a great idea to build up hype, where this is something Big Brother would never do. I wish that they could bring hype into a season, but they truly care, and they have episodes that they can put for these people. And I'm interested to see how they do it, whether it's more clips focus or moments focus, or if it's legit a whole episode, which I think Tree said, sounds like.
Oh, now what they should do
clips. That'll be
dope. They should do a montage of like the moment, like just this episode is for these 3 players. This episode is for these 3, spending 10 minutes on this player, 10 minutes on this or whatever else. So that way you get an in-depth, more look at some of their what you call them, confessionals. If they funny, I want to know if you funny. Like, let me know what strategic things happen.
Because it's real quick for me to know if I like you or not. I learn real fast. So,
but it's also going to be hard too, because this is also edited. So it's like what you showing us is edited footage. So we don't even know where this stuff played. How we know the moves were actually your moves based on these little clips. If we don't
and guess what? We'll never even know on 50 because it is all edited. Christina could have been masterminding everything in the edit. Said, no, Christina, we aren't showing nothing you did.
Right.
But you guys are, I guess, where as a unit saying Savannah likely makes it through that group.
I think Rizzo does too.
So let's go over, because I think Rizzo is on Disaster Tribe territory, Disaster Tribe adjacent. So let's go over Rizzo's group, where it's Stephanie Della Grossa, I think that's her name. Mm-hmm. You got Aubrey, love me some Aubrey, Angelina, Genevieve. All these are I love this tribe so far.
And Rice Angelina?
Yes.
Oh Lord.
And then you got Kobe Donaldson. I think that's his name. That's old school. And then you got Q, Kyle, and Rizzo.
Ciao.
Oh Lord. Q. Rizzo, Q gonna be first boot. It might be one of them. Oh, I love Q down.
Oh Lord.
Imagine if Rome might not let him breathe.
Imagine if Rome just show out.
When was the last man that was voted out first? I know it's happened, but I'm worried that they're going to think tribe strength. You know what? No, I don't think they'll care about tribe strength.
I think people know by now that strength for the tribe comes in different ways, because it's like, yeah, you want to vote out muscle, but guess what? We need puzzles at the end. You seen how puzzle heavy this was, and they got rid of my boy. What was his name? I can't think of his name.
Whatever his name was.
Let me pull it back up. Jason, that boy was bad at them puzzles in a good way. That boy.
He was.
Yeah, wait, never let a puzzle on the show, huh?
Huh?
Jason on 50, right?
Nope.
No. This Jason.
Wait, which one is on? Not this Jason. Which one is on 50? The one he real smart. He was like nerdy.
You talking about Charlie?
One challenge where he kept talking.
Oh,
like
Christian. He's on Savannah's tribe. Right?
Yeah,
he's on Savannah's tribe.
I love Christian. All right, he better make it to
one of my favorites.
Top 6 at least
for sure.
I love Christian.
I am excited to see Aubrey and probably Angelina. I think that'd be their puzzle crew, either Angelina or Kyle for that other puzzle person. But I think they got a bit of puzzle knowledge. But you know what? The last group might not have. Oh, they got Camilla. They might have some puzzle knowledge.
Yeah, Camilla's sharp. She's sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Camilla and Sari teaming up and then merge. That would be great. I would like to see that. Just off the top.
But Rizzo's on first boot alert. Oh,
I don't see him being the first boot.
I don't.
Because here's the thing. I think him and Savannah have something going for him, because everybody out there gonna be like, who are these people? Who is you? You just got off this last season?
Ooh, that's true. They don't know nothing about them because they didn't get a chance to watch. Huh. I didn't think about that.
You think Rizzo and Savannah are gonna lie though and be like, "Oh, we were arch enemies"?
I don't think it matters right now because they're separated. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna come up in conversation, and they'll probably be like, "Oh no, she's trustworthy," type deal to try to build for the merge potentially. But one of them won, so I know I'm gonna be looking at both of them like, which one of y'all win their money?
I don't know.
That's the one that gotta go.
Both of y'all. Both of y'all can go.
You ain't finna be no 2-time winner on my watch.
Camilla was on 47? 48.
Last season.
48.
Last season, Miss Deborah, 48. I really, Jag get on Survivor 51 so he win this show also. No, Martino.
Hey, that's a good plan, Martino.
Oh,
that's a good
I would throw up.
We need somebody to win the trifecta. We need a trifecta winner. And it was not... It could have been a couple. It could have been Hayden. It was not Hayden. It could have been Beast Mode Cowboy. It was not Beast Mode Cowboy.
Is there one show? Wait, is there one show over yet?
Amazing Race.
It's not right. Amazing Race not over yet, right?
Yes.
Was it? Did it finish last week?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, so we know who the winner is.
Yeah, Jag won.
Okay, I'll just make sure we won't spoil it. Because I was like, I knew he won, but I was just like, let me make sure.
They let that man win 2 shows. I would throw up if he won Survivor. And he'd be the first one to be on all 3.
Because why you give him an advantage? Why you give him an advantage?
That's what
I only watched the show and I know about that.
If they hadn't done that, I don't think they would have won. I think that would have somebody
else. Yeah, y'all watching the match. Imagine if we covered the gosh dang U-turn extravaganza.
And that's all I know.
I don't even know about it.
That's the most I've ever watched that show. Them clips. That's it. But can you imagine like I don't know who I was about to say something crazy. I don't know what this man got going on for him. But the fact that he won Big Brother and got evicted, then he should have been U-turned and didn't.
And got an advantage.
He's that guy.
That's crazy.
He's that guy. And he would have won reindeer games too. He would have won reindeer games too.
That's crazy.
Listen, he didn't got CBS to almost fork him over $2 million. Almost $2 million.
I'm so mad we didn't get reindeer games.
I'm sick.
I blame it on Trump. We ruined everything.
Yeah, you better walk that back, Martino. I'm tired of Jack. Because I was rooting for him at the beginning, only for me to very much dislike him as he came.
Yeah. And then real quick for y'all, just quick run through of the last tribe. This is the more new era tribe. I don't know how much reactions we'll have, but this has Chrissy, D, Tiffany, Camilla, Coach, Mike, the White Lotus guy, Jonathan, we love Marianne season, and Charlie.
Damn, that's a good season. That's a good tribe there.
But it's so unbalanced. It's unbalanced. All the new on list tribe, they should have.
I don't know why they did that. It should have been honestly. It should have been even.
Yeah, as possible anyway.
I mean, the new era split is 3-3-5. That's what the new era split is. In terms of the tribes, so it's not horrible, but
so it could have been 4-4-4. Is what
it could have been 4-4-3.
4-3-2. Yeah, 4-3. Yeah.
Oh well.
What else?
Don't complain either way.
It don't matter. Yeah, because they still didn't choose the right folks. They still didn't choose all the right folks they should have chose. So because there's too many new folks, honestly. How is this representative? How is this representative of 50 years and there's nobody from the 30s? I mean from the 20s.
Right.
But the 20s did have a lot of repeater seasons, if I remember. Right? Am I tripping and thinking that? Maybe I'm thinking of early 30s.
But there were some shining stars in the 20s that should have been represented over here.
I would have cried if Brenda was on this season. Or what's the girl's name that starts with Andrea. 2 of my favorite players. Love them. I would have loved it. I don't know if they're in the 20s, but love them.
And I mean, like, I'm still mad that they didn't put Davey on there. Davey was supposed to be on there. That would have been dope to see Davey back out there. They just played in our face with a lot of people.
They did.
What's it? They didn't call Wentworth, Kelly Wentworth. I don't even know her, but I know she's popular.
Yep.
What's the other girl too? She was twins. Natalie. They didn't call her or the sister back.
Shoot, she's in the Trader's Mansion. She can't be on it.
Oh, that's true. But call her sister then. What's her sister iconic?
No.
I don't remember.
Took you too long to answer.
I mean, what? If I remember,
did they put them on at the same time?
The first boot?
Yeah, that's true. Never mind.
And I think that was Redemption Island. And I want to say the other one, Nadia, was the first boot. Could be wrong though.
Never mind. But there were other options they could have went out with. But that's okay. That is okay. Nyanka, they would never. I'm so mad at her. She could have won that season. And
man, who's a black girl that's a bodybuilder now? Cynthia, something like that.
I know you're talking about.
Sydney. Yeah. She was good.
Now wait a minute. Why they ain't put what's old girl name? The black girl. She be doing all them videos.
Boston Rob.
She be doing all them TikTok videos now. She just got married not too long ago. Light skin. Shan.
Yes. Our girl Shan. And you know who else?
Like right there.
If you're gonna bring somebody else from the new era, I don't like him, but Ricard should have definitely been on there.
Ricard should have Rizzo's. Ricard should have Rizzo's spot if we're being real.
What about Mike? Not Mike. What's his name?
You talking about firefighter Mike?
Jesse. That's who I meant.
Jesse was good. Jesse in that duo.
And Camilla.
Jesse got
Carla. That's the name. Carla.
They probably scared of. They was probably scared of Jesse. That boy got frail.
Or shoot, even deal with the fro from Emily's season. Caleb, he was decent. Not as big of a reaction, but I mean, I don't envy the casting team of this. Where what is it? 3 teams of 8, 24 people, and what we got 4-4-3. Yeah, I guess that is pretty much half is new era.
Is
just
this
under half
50% buyout? Look.
It is.
It is because I know they said they was doing away with it. So I was like,
but it's
Savannah, Joe.
They barely made it.
Rizzo.
But yeah, I'm excited for 50, but I'm excited to have a break because this season took everything out of me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they lucky we got 52 minutes of this work because we was ready to be out of here in 10 minutes.
Carolyn, Omar,
yes, for the new eras anyway.
Mm-hmm. And you know, it was crazy being on Twitter and online as the people were getting rejected because there's someone like Carolyn that could say, "Oh, maybe Carolyn said no." Carolyn did not say no. They said no to her, and that's like, what? That's crazy. Face. Mm-hmm. She got on Traitors like 2 weeks after she's on Survivor. That's how big she was. But
you know, Jefferson has something against the people who choose to go on other networks. So
I was just about. I said if Jeff wasn't involved in the picking, I think we'd have a completely different cast.
Oh, for sure.
Except for Suri. Suri can do no wrong.
She can do no wrong.
Suri can do no wrong. That's the only thing that Jeff get right. That's my girl.
Because honestly, I was like, did I want Suri to be on there? No. Because I mean, she done played 7 times. But
give my sister a check. Did you say 7?
It's not. This is her 5th time now.
I mean, if we're including Big Brother and Australian Survivor, it's kind of been 7.
My sis collecting checks. Nurse who? I ain't even mad at it. Because if you told me like, Trish, you gotta go work for 3 months, you know, if you stay to the end 3 months, and then we give you $100,000, I'm gonna be like, sorry, kids, I gotta go. Find a babysitter.
And she ain't got it 3 months. Hers is only 26 days now. What?
Listen, bye.
That's a piece of cake for Suri.
Mm-hmm.
But Stephanie. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, y'all, Merry Christmas.
I
hope you guys have a wonderful holiday if you celebrate it. I hope you all get what exactly you want and you need, and you cherish your loved ones and hold them close and hold them tight. Because who knows?
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Eric, where can they find us and what's next for us? When will they see our faces again?
What's next? We are trying to come up with a couple of things to do for the off season, but we won't be off. We'll be off for a little bit until January 8th, because that's when the Traders return, the Traders US. So we will be back for the Traders US to cover that. But in the meantime, we may do something in there. But if we don't do anything in between Traders, we definitely will have to do a couple of things before the Big Brother season returns. So just be on the lookout January 8th when the Traders.
If you had them notification bells on, then you'll know where we at.
You'll never miss an episode. But before you do that, go to YouTube if you're listening or watching and you haven't yet. Subscribe to us at Who All Gonna Be There podcast. Also go to Twitter and follow our new account at the letters AWAGBT _podcast. And on Instagram at Who All There. We're probably gonna need to change that because I want them to be the same. But turn those notifications on and make sure you leave us a like, comment, and share. Please do that. But thank you all so much for tuning in every week. We appreciate you. Means everything. We love getting to chat with all of you because you are our exclusive group chat members. Until next time.
Wait, and Happy New Year, because next time we see y'all be in the new year.
It will be in the new year.
In the big 26.
New year, new me. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
And
Big T coming through, Big T. Little T in 2025, but Big T coming in 2026. You know what I'm saying? Nah, all right, y'all. Good night.
Bye.